Pleasant day to you, our grade 10 Galilei students. At this video lesson, we'll be learning how to add polynomials because in the previous lesson that we had, we already learned how to transform polynomials into a general form. This time, we'll be having the addition of polynomials. Let us start this discussion with this phrase, like terms, I add them, because that is the main principle of adding polynomials. If it is like terms, then you have to add the terms. What do we mean by like terms? Pag sinabi natin like terms, these are terms that contain the same variables with corresponding variables having the same power. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Like for example, we have 3x squared plus 4x plus x squared minus 2. How many terms do we have in this polynomial? We have 3x squared, then we also have 4x, x squared, and negative 2. That means we have 4 terms in this polynomial expression. Apat siya, no? Yan yun. 3x squared, 4x, si x squared at saka si negative 2. Pag sinabi natin like terms, ito yung mga terms na mayroong magkamukhang variables at magkamukha ang kanilang mga powers. Anong ibig sabihin ng powers? The exponents. From this polynomial, we can see that 3x squared and x squared are the like terms dahil parehas silang may variable na x at ang kanilang exponent ay parehas na 2. So sila lang dalawa ang like terms dito. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na si 4x ay like term kay 3x squared because even though magkamukha yung kanilang variable, but the power or the exponent are not the same. So para maging like terms ang dalawang terms, kailangan magkamukha ang kanilang variables at magkamukha ang kanilang exponent. Magkamukha ang exponent of the variables. So the like terms here are 3x squared and x squared only. So copy down the following expressions and circle the like terms. So just pause this video, copy the following polynomials, and encircle the like terms. Okay, then check your answers. From the first polynomial, we have 7x squared plus 8x minus 2y plus 8 minus 6x. So the like terms there are 8x and negative 6x because 8x and 6x do have the same variable and the exponent of the variables are congruent. Ano ang exponent ng variable dito? That is equal to 1. So, hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na si 7x squared ay like term with 8x because x squared do have an exponent of 2 and 8x has an exponent of 1. So, hindi sila like term. Ang like term lang ay 8x at negative 6x. How about with problem number 2? The like terms here are negative 2y and negative y because they have the same variable and the exponents of the variables are congruent. 3x squared and 4x squared are not like terms because x, the exponent is 1, and x squared, the exponent is 2. For polynomial number 3, we have 6y plus y squared minus 3 plus 2y squared minus 4y cubed. The like terms here are y squared and 2y squared because they have the same variable and the exponent of the variables are equal, and which is 2. To simplify these expressions, you should combine these like terms by adding their coefficients. Sabi nga natin kanina, ang pwede lang natin pagsamahin sa polynomials o sa isang polynomial expression ay ang mga like terms. If they are like terms, then you add the like terms. alin ang ina-add natin sa like terms. Ang ina-add lang natin doon sa like terms ay ang kanilang numerical coefficient. Ano ang ibig sabihin ng numerical coefficient? Yung numerical coefficient, yun yung kasama nung variable. So like for example, we have, balik tayo dito, no? Balik tayo dito sa with like terms. Para ma-simplify natin ito, si 8x at saka si negative 6x, dahil like terms sila, i-add natin yung kanilang numerical coefficient. Ano ang numerical coefficient ni 8x? That is positive 8. Ano ang numerical coefficient ni negative 6x? That is negative 6. Para mapag-combine natin yung dalawa na yan, 8x at saka negative 6x, i-add natin yung kanilang coefficient. So, 8 plus negative 6 is equal to 2. So, to simplify this, you will have 2x. 8x plus negative 6x equals 2x. How about here? Negative 2y and negative y. The numerical coefficient of negative 2y is negative 2, and the numerical coefficient of negative y is negative 1. We add negative 2 and negative 1, so that is equal to negative 3. Combining negative 2y and negative y is equal to negative 3y. For problem number 3, we have y squared plus 2y squared. The numerical coefficient here is positive 1, and the numerical coefficient of 2y squared is positive 2. We add 1 and 2, so the sum is equal to 3. Simplifying y squared plus 2y squared is equal to 3y squared. Let us check whether our answer is right or wrong. Okay. So we have here 8x minus 6x is equal to 2x, then negative 2y minus y is equal to negative 3y, then y squared plus 2y squared is equal to 3y squared. Remember that when adding polynomials, you also combine like terms. For instance, we have here two polynomial expressions, 2x squared plus 3x minus 4, and the other one is 4x squared plus 4x plus 8. Dalawang polynomials na ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. So, i-add daw natin itong first polynomial na ito dito sa second polynomial. I-add natin silang dalawa. Pag nag-a-add tayo ng dalawang polynomials, pwede tayong gumamit ng dalawang method. Okay? So, pwedeng vertical method. When adding a polynomial, we may use the vertical method. You just write each polynomial on a separate line, thus keeping them separate without using parentheses. Put like terms beneath each other. Ibig sabihin, pagtapat-tapatin natin kung sino yung like terms, even if to do, so you must rearrange the terms of polynomial. Here, we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 4. So, magkakatapat naman na, no? So, then, we have 4x squared plus 4x plus 8. Then, the operation here is addition. I-add lang natin like term na yan, si 2x squared at si 4x squared. They are like terms dahil parehas ang kanilang variables, parehas ang exponent ng variables. Here, we have 3x and 4x. They are like terms also because magkamukha ang kanilang variables and the exponent of the variables are also congruent. Then, negative 4 and 8 are also like terms because they are both constant. What do we mean by constant? Again, from the previous discussion, constant term are the terms with no variables. Then, adding this, you will have 2x squared plus 4x squared is equal to 6x squared. You just rewrite the variable of the like terms. Then you add the numerical coefficient. That's 2 plus 4 is 6. Then here, you rewrite the x. Then add 3 and 4, so you will have 7. So the answer is 7x. The negative 4 plus 8 is equal to positive 4. Meaning the sum of these two polynomials is equal to 6x squared plus 7x plus 4. How about the other one? The other process or the other way of adding the polynomial, which is the horizontal method. writing the polynomial without the parentheses on the line. So, ang ginawa lang, tinanggal lang yung parentheses. Tinuloy-tuloy. And then from here, pwede nating pagtabi-tabihin kung sino yung mga like terms. So, like terms here are 2x squared and 4x squared. Pagtabihin mo siya. Then 3x saka si 4x. Pagtabihin mo lang din. Then negative 4 at saka a. Pagtabihin. And take note that our answer in the addition or in any operation involving polynomial must be expressed in general form. What do we mean by general form? Ibig sabihin, naka-arrange siya in descending order. Nauuna, yung may pinakamataas na exponent hanggang sa makarating tayo sa constant o sa may pinakamababang exponent. So there you go, 2x squared plus 4x is 6x squared, 3x plus 4x is 7x, the negative 4 plus 8 is equal to 4. That's it. That is already the sum of the polynomials. Work this on your paper using both methods. I want you to add these 3 problems. Then just pause the video while you are solving it. If you want to check if your answer is right or wrong, just continue playing the video. Let's start. The first one, using the horizontal method. So you will have 3x squared plus 3x, then plus 4x squared minus 2x plus 1, correct? Tinanggal lang natin yung parenthesis. Then we combine like terms here. Like terms are 3x squared and 4x squared. Then 3x and negative 2x, saka yung 3 and 1. So we add 3x squared plus 4x squared is 7x squared. 3x plus negative 2x is equal to x. Then 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So the answer or the sum of these 2 polynomials is 7x squared plus x plus 4. How about the vertical method? Pag vertical method, pinagtatapat-tapat natin kung sino yung magkakamukha and then we perform the addition. So you will have 3x squared and 4x squared, sila ang magkatapat. Then 3x minus 2x, sila ang magkatapat. Then 3 and 1. Then rewrite x squared, so you will have to add 3 and 4, 7. Then add 3 plus negative 2 is positive 1, pero kung positive 1 na ang numerical coefficient ng isang variable, we do not write it anymore. So you will have x. Then 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. The sum is 7x squared plus x plus 4. I actually presenting these 2 methods into you para magkaroon kayo ng choice kung ano ang gusto nyong gamitin in ating polynomial. Pwede nyo kasing gamitin yung vertical method. Gusto nyo yan because that is how we learn in the basic mathematics kung paano mag-add. We use the vertical method. Pwede din naman ang horizontal method kung doon kayo mas nadadalian. Okay? Pero you try to practice the 2 different methods para meron kayong options. How about for problem number 2? We have y squared minus 8x plus 10 and 3y squared plus 8x plus 10. This is the horizontal method. We combine like terms. Like terms here are y squared and 3y squared. Then you have negative 8y and positive 8y. Then 10 and 10. So y squared plus 3y squared is 4y squared. Negative 8y plus 8y is 0. So we do not write it anymore. 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. So the sum here would be 4y squared plus 20. How about the vertical method? For the vertical method, we just align. Pagtapat-tapatin natin yung mga like terms. So you will have y squared and 3y squared, negative 8y and 8y, then 10 and 10. Wala na si negative 8y kasi positive 8y because if you add these 2, the sum is equal to 0. So y squared, the numerical coefficient here is 1. Automatic yon, that's 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Then rewrite y squared. Then 10 plus 10 is 20. So the sum is 4y squared plus 20. Then for number 3, for the last problem, 3a cubed plus 7a minus 1 plus 3a squared plus 3a minus 4. Using the horizontal method, Ayan. Tatanggalin lang natin yung parenthesis. As you can see here, si 3a cube wala siyang like term. So, i-rewrite mo na siya agad doon. 3a cube wala naman siyang i-add. Si 3a squared wala rin siyang like term. So, rewrite mo na siya doon. How about 7a and 3a? They are like terms. So, i-add mo lang. 7 plus 3 is 10. So, that's 10a. Negative 1 and negative 4 you combine. So, you will have negative 5. So, the sum here is 3a cubed plus 3a squared plus 10a minus 5. Ibig sabihin, kung wala siyang ka-like term at nag-a-add kayo ng polynomials, i-rewrite nyo lang yun. Walang problema doon. Ano? I-rewrite nyo lang, susulat nyo lang siya ulit. Pero dapat naka-arrange mula sa may pinakamataas na exponent hanggang sa may pinakamababang exponent. How about the vertical method? Okay. As you can see here, kasi nga, dahil walang like term si 3a cube, wala siyang katapat. Si 3a squared, wala rin siyang like term, kaya wala siyang katapat. So what do we do is to just bring it down. Ayan, nire-write lang natin, ibinaba lang natin sila. Then we add 7 and 3, so you will have 10a. Negative 1 plus negative 4 is negative 5. So the sum of the two polynomials is 3a cubed plus 3a squared plus 10a minus 5. That's it. Mas madali kung wala siyang ka-like term, di ba? Ibababa nyo na lang siya, i-rewrite nyo na lang siya. So that is how we add polynomials. If you have any questions with regards to what we discussed in this video lesson, please feel free to send a message in our group chat and we will discuss those clarifications into that. Thank you, keep safe, and God bless Great 10 Galilee.